Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about your travel guide, things you need to do before moving to Ghana as a Nigerian. Like you're in Nigeria, you want to move to Ghana, so I'm going to be talking about your travel guide, things you need to know and things you need to before moving down to Ghana or traveling for visiting, because sometimes people come to visit. So this video is for you. If you're new here, please click on the notification bell, subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so you are aware when I post new videos. Previously, I've done videos about what you need to know before moving to Ghana. Like you're relocating to Ghana, yes, you want to relocate to Ghana. I did a video on that. Please check the link in the description box so you can see the video. I also did a video for you're still planning on moving and you want to know your monthly expenses, what it's going to cost you to live in Ghana. I have a video for you too. But this video today is going to be your travel guide. What are the things, my requirements, the things I need to know before I move to Ghana. Firstly, you're going to need your international passport. Like everybody needs to know that, especially if you're going to be flying. I know there are people who say they come by road, but you still need your passport, that they could accept your driver's license and all what have you. But it's best you just have your international passport. Like just get ready for these things. You know, we want better things for ourselves. We want to travel to almost all the countries in the world, and you just want to start maybe from Ghana. Like, let me just relocate to Ghana. From there I can also do other things for my life. So you're going to need your international passport. If you don't have one, you don't even need to wait till you want to travel. Just try and get these things, because these things keep getting higher. They keep increasing their prices and all that. So just try. You need an international passport if you need to travel to anywhere in the world. Secondly, you need your photo ID. By photo ID, I mean you need a form of identification. Is it your driver's license? You could actually also use your NIN. Please, if you're gonna be driving, you could actually do your international driver's license. I did it, though sometimes in Ghana they still hold me and say one or two things about the international driver's license, or they say it's not so valid here, but it's good. I don't know, Nigerian international driver's is not like, but you just need a photo ID, like a photo ID, either your driver's license or a school ID, or maybe an ID card that you've worked or something. You just need to have these things so that they can identify you, because you might definitely not be taking your international passport everywhere you go to. So just have a form of identification here in Ghana. So also you're going to be needing your yellow fever vaccination card. Yes, you need your yellow fever vaccination card. You need to be vaccinated for yellow fever, and you need that card when you're getting to the airport, both at the international airport in Lagos and also at the international airport here in Ghana. Also, like this is the fourth now, you're going to be needing your COVID test. Like everybody knows, like it's the period of pandemic, and since 2020 every travel now you just need to do a COVID test. So if you're going to be moving to Ghana, this part of your travel guide right now, because it's a requirement, you have to do your PCR test both in Nigeria, and also when you get to Ghana you're going to also do another one at the airport. It's like immediately as you land at the airport, you move straight where you're going to be doing your COVID test, and you wait for the results to be out before you can be allowed exit from the airport. So here in Ghana, I've mentioned it in most of my videos, to get it done is about $50, but in Nigeria it's about 39,500. I don't know if it has gone, but when I did it the first time I traveled, I did it 50 something thousand, but now it's 39,500. But for Ghana, it is $50 to get it done, or 300 cedis if you don't have $50. But it's usually advisable when you're traveling, when you're coming from the airport, just have your $50. So for your flight bookings, I've mentioned that in one of my videos before. You can do it African World or Air Peace. We don't have much of our local airlines in Nigeria traveling right now to Ghana, but Air Peace started some months back, but all this while we're using maybe African World. You want to travel to Ghana, you use their local airline, which is African World. You can book your flights ahead of time, especially when you know when you're going to be traveling. If you're visiting, it's the same thing. You can book it, you can do a return flight ticket, so it's cheaper for you. So just like get all these things ready. You can either decide to use African World, or you can decide to use the Air Peace to book your flights. Concerning your luggage, if you're visiting, it's always better to travel light. When you're visiting, like you're just coming to a country for maybe 5 to 10 working days or 10 days, right? You travel light, because you're going to be getting a lot of things when you come into a country. Like you want to buy their things and go home with. So you can just decide to like travel light, make your luggage maybe like about 10 kg. You have your hand luggage of 7 kg, and your normal luggage, your normal luggage of 23 kg. So it's the same thing with African World and Airpeace. So it's best if you're visiting to travel light, but if you're moving, I usually advise, or I usually just say it, if you know you have a lot of things, you can decide to move them by road. Yes, the borders are still locked, like they are still short, but somehow these drivers, they have a way of doing their things. So when they get to the border of Benin Republic, they move the things into another bus. The bus moves into the border of Togo, like that till they get to Ghana. That's actually how they do it. Of course, you don't need to move things that can get bad. Just move maybe your clothes or things you know that you can, of course, you get it with a trusted driver, right? So don't just give it to anybody to do this. Then by air, when you're coming, or if you still wish to pay for your luggage, then pay for excess luggage. Excess luggage on African World is about 1,000 or 1,000. So depending on how many luggage you have, if you have up to 3, you can get ready to pay maybe 30 or 40,000. If you say it's too stressful moving it by road, you want all your things to come with you, right? If you have about maybe just 2 extra luggage, that could be about 10, 15 or 30,000 as the case may be. So if that's what you want, it's just a matter of you planning yourself ahead of time. Cash, yeah, you have Naira with you at the airport, or you can decide to do it outside, because just if you have an aboki or somebody who does exchange for you, just make sure you have some cedis with you because of your airport taxi, especially if it's only you don't have anybody who's going to be coming to the airport to pick you. So you might need to have some cedis with you, and also have the dollar you're going to be using to pay for your COVID test, $50. You need to have that for your COVID test, and also need to have maybe like 200 cedis with you. You can just convert that or do the exchange in Nigeria. Now I'm doing this video presently, the rates might be different for when you might be coming, so just know these things so that it's actually going to help you. You just have your $50 for your COVID test, and also money that you can easily use to move around, or maybe you can do up to 300 cedis. You might not need up to that, but of course just do something so that you could help yourself when you get to the airport. Next is going to be SIM registration. Like you're moving, right? Or even if you're visiting, when you get to the airport or when you're exiting the airport, you have somebody who is coming to pick you, or you're going to book Uber. Yes, that's another thing. You can decide, you have your Bolt app or your Uber app on your phone. So when you get to the airport and you're waiting for your COVID test, you can decide to start booking check for rides that you can book, so that immediately you're done with your COVID test, you can go out there and probably your driver is already waiting for you. Or when you come out, you can decide to now do that, but you're going to spend a little time and all that. So you could just decide to book ahead of time, or book while you're waiting. You can do it immediately you start waiting, because it usually doesn't take time. The COVID test doesn't take time, because immediately you do the COVID test, you continue with your clearing. They clear you until you go get your luggage, and you wait for your COVID test results. So you use the opportunity. So while you are in the car, or you can tell the driver to take you to where you can do a SIM registration. Just go ahead and do your SIM registration. If you're visiting, yeah, but if you're not visiting, you might need to get your permit, because you're going to be doing Momo. Momo is like an MTN payment platform. You can do, they're going to register you for that. But of course you can, so that immediately you reach, you can actually make phone calls. And sometimes, like, I try to advise people to have a 2-SIM phone. If you're using an iPhone, you might need to have an extra phone. But if you have a 2-SIM phone, I use an iPhone, but it makes it easy for you. You can put your Nigerian line in one and put your Ghanaian line in the other. So definitely MTN, you're using MTN, right? Or you're using any SIM. They have Vodafone, they have Airtel, Go, MTN, and they also have Glo. But whichever one you're going to be using, just maybe have a 2-SIM phone where you can still have your Nigerian SIM in one and your Ghanaian SIM in the other, so that you can still make calls, because you can actually receive calls from Nigeria, direct calls from. You can also call back. Your phone, your text message, everything is going to be working normal. The only thing is you're not going to be using another SIM to, like a SIM you got in Ghana here to do your local phone calls and all that. Of course, when you're going to be dialing a call from Nigeria, you're going to add the country code. So it's always best to save contacts on your phone with the country code, so you don't have to start doing all that in case you find yourself in that kind of situation. Also, you could just maybe when you top up your airtime. When you get your SIM registered, you need your internet. You need internet, because everything you need to do is internet, so that of course you can know what is happening out there. Why do you need the internet? You need in the airport there, you're going to be using the airport internet to quickly do your flight bookings and all that, but immediately you go through the exit door, you don't have access to internet anymore. So immediately you do your SIM registration, you immediately get your internet, so that you can have access to, you know, basically your WhatsApp. That's why like I said, you have a 2 SIM phone. So immediately you put the SIM and there's internet on the phone, you can use it for both your Nigerian and your Ghana line. Of course, your Ghana line, if you're visiting, probably you just use it within the period you'll be visiting. But if you're going to be staying, you can download WhatsApp Business and one normal WhatsApp, so you can use the same SIM to achieve 2 things at the same time. Lastly, I'm going to be talking about the GPS, a Google app. This is also very, very important. As a newcomer, like you're coming in newly, you need your GPS to be able to move around. You need it very much. You drive around, you use your GPS everywhere you're going to. Also, so your driver doesn't take you to a destination you don't know, because he is also going to be using the GPS, right? So you need your GPS to move around. Your Google app, you just need to download this if you're going to be moving around. For example, now you're new in Ghana, you don't know anywhere, and you're going to be using the Trotro, you're going to be using the Uber, wherever they are taking to you, at least you have access to where they are taking you to. For example, I drive, and anywhere I want to go to, even if it's 30 minutes, 1 hour journey from where I am, I just put in where I'm going to and I'm off. So this has really, really helped me. It's a lifesaver, like a serious lifesaver. Like I might not know a place, but I can go there without the help of anybody. Do you know what it is like? And in Ghana here, they speak language a lot. You stop everybody on the road and they're speaking their language, except you not speak English to them, they reply you. So just imagine how frustrating that could be. But with your Google map, you just have where you're going to. I drive and go to where I'm going to, and I'm there. You get it? Even when I wanted to do all my permits and all that, I drove myself to these places and I didn't have any issues because I was using my Google map. If this video has been helpful to you, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Just subscribe to this channel, turn on the post notification so you're notified when I post new videos. Bye.